Hi everyone, how you doing? It's Joe here with another song for you. I'm going to be doing Don't Let Me Down, a song that you can actually see John playing on the Let It Be movie. Alright, now when you watch John playing it, he really is not doing too much. He's basically just using this F sharp minor over here, and then also the E chord, and then an E sus chord. George is doing a lot of the fills and extra chords, so I'm going to be playing John's part mostly. And I'm just going to add one chord that you don't really see John playing, but it's kind of necessary at the end of the verses to make the song sound fuller, and that's this chord here, this E major 7. I'm going to play just for a short time. Now, let's get down to the chords of the song that you need to know. We need, of course, the E, okay, just an E major chord. And also you need to know the E sus 4 chord, which is putting the pinky down on the 2nd fret of the G string. Okay, so a little bit closer, it looks like that. And you'll hear it at the end of the verses and at the end of the chorus. You'll hear something like this. Okay, so just remember that. The other chords you need to know are the F sharp minors. That's the bar of the 2nd fret, and put the ring finger down on the 4th fret of the A string and the pinky on the 4th fret of the D string. Okay. You also need to know the F sharp minor 7th. All you do is just lift the pinky and you have an F sharp minor 7th. And then you need to know the E major 7th chord, which is barring the 4th fret. Put the ring finger down on the 6th fret of the D string, and the pinky down on the 7th fret of the A string. It's a nice sounding chord. It's a little bit hard to play, so you might practice it a little bit. And if you want to, you can actually omit it from the song, and there won't be a noticeable difference. But it makes the song sound a little bit nicer. The other chord you need to know is the B7th. And that's the 1st finger on the 1st fret of the D string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the A string, ring finger on the 2nd fret of the G string, and pinky on the 2nd fret of the high E. Okay, so let's get into the song and break it down into its different parts. Alright, we'll begin with the intro to the song. We're going to bar the top 5 strings at the 9th fret. Then we're going to put our ring finger down at the 11th fret on the A string and just kind of hit that chord once again, okay, including the low E. Then we're going to do a little lick, which is... So let's do that nice and slowly. And then on the D string. And then back to the A string. And then 12th fret. And then 11th fret. Okay, once again. Okay, and just once again, just to show you that the first note, this 1st and 2nd note, you can do a hammer on. So you don't have to go. You go. All right, and then hit the low E chord. All right, that's the intro. Right. Now, once you've come down from the intro, you just play an E chord here, right, and get ready to sing the song. The song begins, "Don't let me down," and then you hit an F sharp minor. So, don't let me down, don't let me down. And you go to the E, and now you're going to do that E sus 4 with the pinky down on the 2nd fret of the G string. So don't let me down. Don't let me down. Okay, so that's. And that's it. That's how the chorus works. Right, now we'll look at the verse part, and it's the part that goes, nobody ever loved me like she does. And there are no chords until the end of the first line, so just get your hand ready. And the first chord should be an F sharp minor 7th, but I like to start with the F sharp minor, and then I lift up my finger into the F sharp minor 7th. Just makes the song a little bit more interesting. So this is what it'll be like. Nobody ever loved me like she does. She does. Yes. And now we're going to go to that E major 7th chord, 4th fret. Yes, she does. And then right away into the E chord, and then the E sus4. Okay, so one more time. Nobody ever loved me like she does. Ooh, she does. Yeah, she does. And if somebody loved me like she do me, ooh, she do me. Yeah, she does. Okay, so that's the verse part. Right, let's take a look at the bridge part, and we just have the E chord, the E sus4, and the B 7th chord here. The only difference is the time signature, a little bit different from the rest of the song, and John was kind of famous for changing time signatures around. Might take a little bit of getting used to, but this is basically what it's like. I'm in love for the first time, begin on the E. Don't you know it's gonna last? B 7th. It's love that lasts forever. It's love that has no past. And we're going to do the E sus4. Okay, so one more time. Alright, now if you want to make that a little bit more dynamic, you can do the bass notes with the chords as well. And the bass notes will be the E and the A, E and the B. Okay, just a 2nd fret on the E string, on the A string. And then when you do the B 7th chord, you're going to be hitting the B note, and then put your thumb down, 2nd fret of the E string, and you'll get the F sharp note. So it'll sound something like this. Okay, give that a try and practice it and see how it sounds. All right. Well, that's it for this time. Hope you understood the song and appreciate all the comments as usual. And we'll see you next time with some more Beatles songs. Okay, peace out.